Welcome into the show. How y'all doing? Let's fix some things here. What's up, Raymond? What's up, Kill All? Hey, Team B. Give me just a second. My day was actually pretty good, man. Pretty good. Give me just a minute, guys. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, fellow Filipina. How you doing, dear? Hello. Hi, Jen Jen. How you doing, my baby? Welcome into the show. Nice, 775. Way to go. Team B, it takes a minute for them to finally get you in, man. It really does. It takes a minute. So give them some time. I ended up hitting like 75 before I could actually go live. But anyway, guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, King Kill All. What's up, BNC? But it's good to see everybody's great and doing good here. So, guys, we're going to give it to, like I said, 5 minutes. I'll say hi to everybody, and then we're going to get started. But we're going to get some people, let some people pour in first. Let me lower this just a tad. Oh, and look, guys, I fixed my Mjolnir. Goes great with the armor. I had to wait for some days to go live, Team B. Yeah, you have to wait some time, man. It's not immediate. But for all of y'all guys that are new, what the donations are all about is we're trying to donate to 2 separate causes, guys. There's a school that I know of in North Africa that I'm trying to help get some school supplies, guys. So I'm trying to get $200 for that. I'm also trying to get $200 for the Friends of Village Creek State Park, which is my uncle's charity, which is a wildlife and plant conservation effort. So I would actually like to take and just ask you guys any little bit would help. That money's not going to me, not a dime. I can promise you that. Just let me know whenever you go to send the cash, if it's for the Onyx or the Emerald chapter. That's all you need to let me know. But how you guys all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Lying in bed, man. I understand that. Sometimes that's all I want to do is just lie in bed. But guys, we're almost to our first 5 likes. I know I missed the first like whenever it came down to the Scald. I do apologize for that. But welcome in, everybody. Here in just a few more minutes, just 2 minutes actually, we're going to go on ahead. Well, actually not even 2 minutes now, just a minute. We're going to go on ahead and we're going to start our conversation, everybody. But today we're going to be talking about jealousy and how to handle it. Either if you're the one being jealous or if you're the one having somebody be jealous against you. Guys, well, we're going to touch up on several points. Just stick around. You'll see. Guys, sorry I ain't wearing the cape. It's a little hot with the tunic on, too. So I got to get used to both. You ready to, you already posted it? Gotcha. I got to go check it out now, hon. But yeah, how's everybody? It's good to see everybody's had a great day. I already asked that question earlier. So welcome on in, everyone. I hope you join our conversation as we delve into why it's important to not show too much jealousy, guys, and how to handle somebody who is being too jealous. You made 2 videos. Nice, Raymond. What's up, Country Girl Sweet? How you doing? My sleep schedule is cooked. I'm always asleep at like 3 to 4. I got you, man. Dang, that sucks. Good to see that you're feeling good there, Country Girl Sweet. All right, we've hit the 5-minute mark. Let's go on ahead and start this, guys. So, and we hit 5 likes. So let's give our first call. All right. Skull to our first 5 likes. Hey. 1 minute, Clint? Oh, okay. And I wake up at 3. Oh, man. That sucks. I'm sorry, dude. But anyway, let's get started on this conversation about jealousy, okay? So, guys, jealousy. It's not a pretty thing. There's a reason why they call it the green-eyed monster. You know, guys, jealousy is something that ruins relationships. It's something that kills, you know, any kind of vibe that's in the room for sure. You know, guys, you can have a small amount of jealousy, but control it. You know, don't do like what I've seen some people do and just blow up. You know, guys, walk up to your person and be like, hey, I'm feeling uncomfortable here. You know, you ain't got to be like, what the hell you doing? You know, don't throw a fit. Don't show your butt. Control yourself. Show dignity, guys. Show demeanor. You know, don't lose your crap. Now you come home and you catch a girl in bed, you know, or you catch a man in bed with somebody else or something like that. Oh yeah, by all means, lose your demeanor. You know, lose your demeanor. You have every right to at that point. But you know, if you catch them text messaging somebody else and talking to them the way they talk to you, then yeah, get a little irate. There's time and a place for everything, is what I'm getting at with that. You know, there's a time and a place for jealousy. You know, and out in public is not the time or the place. You know, you can always pull your partner off to the side. You know, you can always be like, hey, look, you know, let's go talk in private for a minute, please. And if they still refuse, guys, you got a problem on your hands. There's something more there than just jealousy that needs to be put at work. You need to kind of put your foot down at that point and be like, hey, you need to talk to me. You know, what's up, hacked? But, you know, you need to be like, hey, look, you need to talk to me. This is important. You know, this is a problem. You know, and handle it like adults. You know, don't argue about it. Don't show your butt. You know, don't get angry. But sit down and handle it like 2 grown adults. You know, guys, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with sitting down and having a conversation. You know, instead of getting jealous, getting angry. Because jealousy has led to some of the most awful acts in history. Awful acts. You know, it's led to murder. It's led to rape. It's led to a few things. You know, guys. So you really got to worry about, you know, jealousy in all of its shapes, forms, and fashions. There's nothing pretty about it. You know, guys, the only time it really works is when you are in a situation where you have caught them doing something wrong. You have stumbled upon them lying or something like that. You know, that's when jealousy can come into the factor. You know, when you catch them in the act, not beforehand, guys. You know, and if they are showing someone else more attention than, say, they would show you at this point in time, and they're not acting, you know, like they're your partner, they're acting more like you're just there, you're the right. Yeah, you have a right to be mad. You know, I reiterate, take them off to the side. You know, there's no reason to get up in the other person's face because it's not the other person's fault. To be honest, that's the truth, guys. You know, if that other person was just doing his thing, if your partner is loyal enough, they're not going to give you a reason to be jealous. You know, guys, and that's one thing I will say. They're not going to give you a reason to be jealous. They're going to let you know at every second of the day how much you mean to them. They're going to want to be around you. They're going to want to make sure that you know you're loved, that you know you're theirs. You know, guys, don't forget when we hit 10 likes, we're doing another scald, everybody. It's good to see you got here. Get hacked. Thank you for showing up. Guys, let's keep hitting them like buttons. Let's keep hitting them hearts. Let's spread us out into the algorithm, man. You know, if you're new here, what's up, subject? But if you're new in here, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Come join the family and everything, guys. You know, we're the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum. We try to take care of the world, and we're trying to fix certain problems, guys. You know, and I try to spread wisdom that I've learned. You know, not saying I have any right to. But, guys, it gives me something to talk about. You know, and, Clint, is that leather? Yes, it is. Every bit of it is. The breastplate I bought, but the shoulder armor I actually made. My bracer, unfortunately, my strap broke for it. So I got to repair that. Actually, I just got to get some leather shoestring. Fixes it right up. Yeah, it's real leather. It's actual armor. You know, and anyway, guys, you know, jealousy is something that you want to try to avoid letting control you. It is an emotion that is actually negative, guys. It's not a positive thing. And if you let it control you, then you become a negative person. And nobody wants to be a negative person. Nobody wants to be around a negative person. Nobody wants to have that awful feeling of depression and anger that comes with jealousy. Thank you. Yeah, he's subbed to both. He's subbed to me for sure, man. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all for being here. You're absolutely cool. You know, you're the most amazing people I've ever met. So thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm going to go on ahead and continue the show, but before then, remember to go check out at JenHolder976, everybody. At JenHolder976. That's my girlfriend. Go on ahead and check her out, guys. You know, no problem, Team B. What's up, Spampton? How you doing, man? We got 7 likes. We only need 3 more before we get our next scald, guys. Just 3 more. The goal for tonight is to try to hit 20 to 25 likes. Okay, guys? But how's everybody doing? Hopefully our Finnish friends will show up tonight. But I know they were having a great concert. But anyhow, guys, so I would like to thank, you know, everyone who gives me this chance every night. But let's get back into jealousy. You know, guys, I've seen jealousy ruin relationships when there was no reason for jealousy. Like I said, there is a time and a place to be jealous. But, however, there's also a time and a place to be private. There's a time and a place for you to keep your mouth shut and just realize that maybe there is just a friendship. Maybe there is nothing going on. You know, guys, only one more like before we get that next scald. But anyway, guys, you know, maybe there's no reason for me to be jealous sometimes. Maybe there's no reason for you to be upset. However, like I said, there's always exceptions. And I do understand this. Jealousy, like celebrating people or joking around, and then there's bad jealousy. Exactly. Like, you can actually have good jealousy. You can be like, dude, I want your stuff. That is so cool. I'm totally jelly. You know, that is understandable. You know, that I get. You know, acting like a kid in a candy store whenever you meet somebody that's got better shit than you do, but you really love it. Sorry for the language. You know, but, you know, it's just true. Nice. Clint for King. Thank you, Scarab. Thank you very much, Superior. Everybody welcome in Superior Aviation. You know, we only need 1 more like up there, guys, and we have in the next skull. So, anyhow, guys, I've also seen jealousy tear siblings apart. You know, being angry because one sibling gets treated better than the other. I have to say I've been guilty of that one. I really have. In fact, my jealousy has a face and a name. I even drew it. You know, and I call him Savalas, the embodiment of jealousy. Princess, no, that's Queen Jin Jin. That's the turquoise queen there, baby. That's my beautiful woman, the turquoise queen. Thank you so much, Team B. Welcome back in, Scarab. It's nice to see you again. Guys, we only need that one more like, you know, but anyhow, one of the great things that I've learned through my many travels and through what I've witnessed is how to control certain emotions and which emotions actually affect the world in a negative way and which emotions affect the world in a positive way. And I've learned how to accumulate that and put it together into who I am. This is who I want to be, so this is who I'm going to be. Instead of just what my crazy makes me. You know, guys, that's what helps me get through my schizophrenia. You know, most of the time I focus on who I want to be. And it makes me a happy person. That's why I'm able to stand up here and smile for you guys. Oh, thank you then, Kill All. Thank you, Get Hacked, for coming in. You know, sorry I didn't see your comment at first. I was getting on a rant. But guys, we only need one more like for that next scald. Let's see if we can get it going on, man. Tonight's goal is 20 to 25 likes. So let's see if we can hit it, guys. So anyway, one day you'll get here too. I sure hope so, Scarab. You know, all right, we got 10 likes. Let's do our next scald, man. We got our trusty drinking horn. Get our H2O. Yes, I've been called Bobby Boucher waterboard before because I didn't play regular sports. I wasn't very good at it. So I played with these things, and I was really good at it. So this goes to that 10th skull. Thank you, guys. 10th like, 2nd skull. Great. And the good news about it is, with you guys liking more, that means I drink more water, which means I don't get a heat exhaustion or dehydrated from wearing all this stuff. Hello, Busy Lizzie. How you doing? You play Fortnite? Awesome. Clint, why did you randomly stop the stream yesterday? I didn't randomly stop it, man. I lost signal, and it died. I lost all those likes. I lost all those watch hours. You know, it just went kaput. You know, and it was unfortunate. But I didn't just randomly stop it. Trust me, man. I like doing mine. I don't get why people think you can tell me how to live my life, but I don't get why people think they can tell me how to live my life. I understand, man. I don't get it either. And it's good to have you in here, Busy Lizzie. Thank you so much for showing up. You know, guys, only 3 more likes before our next call. How much more hours? No. Now, how many more hours now, guys? Only 400 and something. Oh, we only need 400 and something more hours to go. And we will be monetized, everybody. We will finally be on the road to making this dream a reality. To being able to get out of this, you know, guys, to be able to make my dream, my business, an actual thing, you know, guys. And I have all of y'all to thank for that, man. You know, every last one of y'all. Y'all watch every video. All you guys that are always here, all my OGs, you know, thank you guys so much for showing up. Y'all are absolutely the best people I know. You know, even if you haven't been here in a long time. You know, thank you guys so, so much. You know, it's just, I don't know how else to express it. You know, y'all literally give me a dopamine high half the time, guys. I just love it. And I couldn't be the man I am without having you guys here to support me for it. Because to be honest, if you go back and watch my very first video, you go back and you watch my first video, oh my God, I was just, you want to know about this? Well, then subscribe. I was droopy hound, it was bad. And then all of a sudden now I'm over here and I'm like, hi guys, how you doing? Let's do a show. All right. I get so excited whenever you guys get to come in and show up. You guys make this so much fun. Clint gives me a dopamine. Oh, thank you. But guys, we only need 3 more likes to get to that 15th like. Let's see what we can do real quick. And don't forget, try to go to @JenHolder976, @JenHolder976. Go check her out. That's my beautiful Jen, our turquoise queen. So go check her out. And she does some very, very wonderful content. Yeah, I glue up a lot. I really did. I glue up a lot, and I'm still doing it. I'm still going. I'm not stopping. It's so much fun. But anyway, the fun part about what all's going on is we also have our donations down below. If you want to take and donate to my charity, guys, please feel free to do so. I'm not asking for a lot. None of the money goes to me. Please understand this. I'm not trying to scam you guys. None of the money goes to me. It's all going to the Friends of Village Creek, which is my uncle's charity, to protect a state park that I grew up in, guys. I'm trying to make sure it stays open and stays pristine for generations to come. And the next thing is, I have a dear friend named Eunice. She's got a YouTube channel herself, Holistic Eunice Talata, here at YouTube. Go check her out. She lives in Africa. She is a teacher, and her classroom has nothing, guys. They don't have anything really that they need. So I'm trying to get her $200, and that's all I'm asking for, guys. So just $2 to $5. Whatever you could spare, man. I don't mind. But none of this is going to go to me at all. The only money that is going to go to me comes from items like this right here. These are walking sticks. This is one that I made for sale. This is totally up for you guys to buy. The only thing is I've got to finish it out by adding some tung oil to it and letting that tung oil dry and seep into the wood real good. And it'll strengthen it, it'll waterproof it, and it'll make it great. Guys, so this is one of my cheaper walking staffs. This one's just going to go up for sale for about $30 plus shipping and handling. So this is where my staffs are going to start out at. Real cheap, simple thing to make. I made it on, live this afternoon, and literally from start to finish in an hour. So guys, not bad for $30. When I get done with it, it'll last you literally till your grandkids. And probably last your grandkids. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. I make simple walking staffs like this. And I'm a blacksmith, guys. This is unfinished, but this is the start of a knife that I've been making on my channel. This is a Viking sax, or a sax, however you want to pronounce it. But I am hand forging this on my channel. So come watch my shows. As soon as I get my propane back up and running, we're going to get right back to forging, guys. We're going to finish out this knife, and I'm going to show you guys every step of the way. So that way y'all can see how I actually do my craft. I also show every step of the way with every item I make. Now, if you want to see a finished product, this is a finished product of mine. This right here is a Damascus steel blade made out of 6150 and 1060 CRC. It is a blade that I hand forged. You can see the Damascus pattern. You can see the file work on it. I made the handle and the pommel. But that is frostbite, guys. Or, excuse me, I keep saying frostbite, but that's the name that I was thinking for my next weapon. But this is frost paint. So, guys, that is my handiwork. You know, I hope you like that. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Gin Holder 976. What do you mean IG? I don't even know what an IG is. Instagram. Oh, right. I got to get one of those. But come on in, guys. Join the chat. Join the family. Have some fun. We only need one more like to get our 15th. So we'll be able to do a scald then, guys. I pretty much talked about jealousy and how to handle it, guys. Just take a deep breath. Go on ahead. Talk to your partner in private. You know, don't lose your head. You know, just think. Stop. You know, take consideration about of the people around you. Look at it from every single angle, every single perspective. 15 likes. Let's go on ahead and get that scald going, guys. All right. Here's to our 15th like, everyone. Skull. Oh, yeah. Nothing better than a good old fun time. What's up, Just a Win? I'm glad to see you're back. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, hi. Skull. You know, guys, I have to really sit down sometimes and just take a look around at how far I've came since I started January 17th of 2025. And in 6 months, I've gained almost 1,700 people. I've gotten almost 3,000 watch hours. I've gotten almost 200,000 short views. Guys, it's going great. Oh, you got to go, subject? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. What's up, Blue Shark? How you doing, man? Thank you so much for the sword clash there, Just a Win. I do kind of look like Jack Black. I know that. Or Dan Fogler. You know, I kind of look like Dan Fogler. So I know my drawbacks. But when you add the tunic and everything like that, yeah, I can see how I kind of look like a Minecraft character. But it's all good. It's just to me. Jack Black is pretty cool, though. Thank you so much, Blue Shark. Thank you for joining the family. Welcome to the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum. You know, here we try to help the world. You know, one of the greatest things I try to do is the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum itself. We have 12 chapters, you know, and each chapter is a charity of itself. So thank you for the 16th like. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to save up money for the Onyx chapter and the Emerald chapter right now so we can donate to a wildlife refuge and a school in Africa. Yes, sir, Just a Win. Yes, sir. What's that there, Jin Jin? Team B's like, oh no, we lost that 16th like. But, oh, there it went. You know, hello, 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 everybody. Welcome into the show. We're 20 minutes in, and we usually have an hour-long show. So we're doing a hangout right now. We talked about jealousy earlier. If you have any opinions on jealousy, please let me know. Let's have a great discussion about this, guys. Other than that, you know, let's have a great hangout. Let's enjoy the show, everyone. Humans are better than robots. Thank you very much. I believe humans are better than robots. Do I think robots can do things more precisely? Yes. Do I want a robot doing heart surgery on me? Heck no. Do I want a robot serving me my food? No, thank you. You know, so yeah. You know, there are certain things that robots are good at, though. Kind of looks like a dude from Sonic. Cool. Yeah. Got to do a dab. You know, guys, we get to 25 likes, I might do the gritty again. You know, I might give y'all a little dance session just for a goof around, guys. Because, you know, that's one thing I've always said. If I can't be silly and be myself and enjoy being a kind, happy person, then what's life worth living? Do-do-do! Start the screen record. All right. But we got to get up to 25 likes, though, guys. You know, if you can get me there, I'll dance. So, anyway, how's everyone doing? Is everyone enjoying the show? How's everyone's day been? If you're new, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon, come join the family, come join the conversation. You know, guys, let's have a wonderful day. Let's talk with each other and enjoy a great conversation. Earlier, we were talking about, you know, jealousy. Oh, wow. I forgot what I was thinking. My brain went. Team B is one of the best actors out there. He played Minecraft movie Jumanji. Nice. What does the wrench mean? The wrench means that you are a moderator and you can make sure that people can not be bullies, which I don't put up with trolls, which is why we have Trolls Bane. Welcome, welcome, JZ 54321. How's it going to you too? Do you mind if I just call you JZ? Welcome, JZ. You know, thank you so much for the 19th like. We only need one more, and we can do a skull. And we after that, we only need 5 more, and I'll dance. Do a different dance? Okay, I'll see what I can figure out. You pulled out an all-nighter? I got you, get hacked. Oh. Sorry, Jay-Z. My bad. You know, I'd kick myself in the butt if I could reach it right now on this arm. Oh, man, guys. It's so much fun having y'all around. Thank you all so much for being here. You know, I'm glad you're here, Jay-Z. Blue Shark, when did you get the axe? I've had the axe for a few years now. I've used it to train with quite often. In fact, I didn't train today, though, because of, you know, just reasons. I got lazy today. You're under 10, get hacked. You need to make sure that you got permission to be here. It's good that you're 21. Thank you very much. I watched the vids with the training. Thank you, Team B. Yeah, get hacked. You need to make sure you have permission. Thank you for the 20th like. Let's get this water open, and let's get a scald poured. Okay. Let's get Trolls Bane back. Scald. All right. 13, you need permission, Team B. All right, what's up? 21 like me. All right. Thank you very much, guys, for showing up. Oh yeah, I forgot you actually have permission. I got your email. I forgot about that. I got your parents' email there, or your aunt's. So thank you very much. Anyway, you got permission too. Make sure that you email me. I need to have that email on record. You know, otherwise I'm going to have to ask you to leave if I don't get it soon. No, actually, I bought the breastplate. It was one size fits all, which, no, not one size fits all. Don't be a fat man and buy this armor. It's not going to fit. But I made the shoulder armor, and also I made my wrist armor, but my strap broke. My leather string broke. So I got to get some more leather string. But when I do, I can take this one's twin and start wearing it too. You do armor combat? It's more like one size fits none. Yeah, I managed to squeeze into this, actually. But it's cool that you do armor combat, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I love leather, too. 43, almost 44. Nice. All right, get hacked. I need it as an email. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I train with this axe right here with Trolls Bane. You know, I love the mobility that leather armor actually provides. You know, the Vikings loved the leather armor over steel armor as well. They would just wear chainmail underneath it. What's happening, Inky? I'm just having a good little conversation and chilling with some friends and maybe meet some new people. So come on in, man. That's what's happening. You know, we were just sitting here discussing my armor is all. A hell of a workout, yeah. You know, it's definitely one heck of a workout. Yeah, chain link is not bad. Chainmail is actually not bad at all. Got you, Blue Shark. What's about the email thing? That's if somebody needs permission to be on my show. If you're below the age of 18 and you still want to be here and you still want to watch it and your parents are okay with it, they can email me. That's what that's about. But otherwise, I ask you to leave, you know, until I get the email. Yes, it is. You're from Ian's channel. I remember you, Adelaide. You're the Australian from Ian's channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's definitely good horse armor. What's up, Just a Win? Yeah, and Just a Win, everybody, his picture is not what you think. It's a broom against a wall that's really frayed. You know, but yeah, that's not what you think it is. You know, and guys, I'm not on drugs either. I actually just enjoy dressing this way. You know, kind of like how Jeff Dunham enjoys playing with dolls. I enjoy dressing like my ancestors. So that's where I get the armor from. You look like a witch hunter with that hat and beard and armor. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, Inky, you see the picture? Yeah, because it kind of tripped me out at first, dude. I was like, what? You can't have that on YouTube. Yes, this is a traditional Viking tunic. I made my moccasins. You know, I made those. But the tunic comes from Norway. The breastplate comes from Norway. I made the leather armor for the shoulders and my arm guards. I just need new leather lace. And the hat actually has a really cool story behind it, guys. You know, you get your dad that? Nice. But the hat was actually earned from a Cherokee. I was up in Ohio, and we were setting out on this Cherokee reserve, right? And this guy hands me a bow. He says, if you're going to hunt, you're going to hunt like this. I was like, okay, I'll do it. Well, we seen a deer a good ways out. He's like, if you could hit that deer, I'll give you my hat. So I drew the arrow back and I hit it. Not only did I hit it, I killed it and gave it to the village. So I'd be dead. He put his hat on my head and walked away. Nice, Blue Shark. Yeah, it was 100 yards with a short bow. I never thought I'd make it. But I aimed dead at the deer right off the bat. And then I raised it up just a hair. And I let loose. And I was like, damn, it was too high. But no, it was just right in between the legs because the deer seen us at the right moment and reared up to jump. And that's when it hit. And I was like, dang gum. I can't believe I did that. So I've had this hat ever since. So, yeah, this hat has some history behind it. You know, so I just don't know the full history of the hat. But that's my story of how I got it. Oh, what's up, Alan? How you doing? Thank you so much, Adelaide. You don't know how my fans are? Don't worry about it, Just to Win. My fans are all pretty cool. Yes, I've done HEMA in the past. In the past, I used to do HEMA with a boken back before they had, you know, the plastic armor, and you had to have the weighted rod instead of the actual sword. You know, I did it back when you could have the real weapon. And in fact, that's where this axe came from, because this is the one I would use along with my longsword. This is Jotun's Bane. This was the sword that I competed with in tournament, but I've since lost my arm strength. that I used to have because I haven't done it forever. So I've switched back over to the axe. But other than that, that's my longsword that I carry with me. Not all the time, but if I go to like the Renaissance Festival or if I go to a HEMA tournament or something like that, I simply just lift the belt up a little bit and slide it in right here behind Frostfang. And there you go. There's the full armor up. There's the full armament with the sword and everything. And then, of course, I would have a shield. And when I finish my sacks, it would be awesome. Yes, I have had quite a few sword fights in the past. But I have done quite a bit of sword combat. Yeah, I am trying to work on getting me a helmet. I'm going to get me an actual Norman helmet with the chainmail in the front and the back, so it'll cover everything but my eyes, so I can actually see out of it and breathe. No, I haven't been in one of the big, massive wars that they have, and no, I don't LARP. I do not LARP. It's either the real thing or nothing at all. But they don't really have those in my area. I've been trying to find one or start one, but I can't find anybody else in my area at all that likes to do what I do. Apparently, I'm 100% unique out here in Southeast Texas. It's not really actually a real war. I told him that when he got the outfit. Yeah, they're rough. You do get kind of trampled a lot, too. But thank you, guys. We only need 2 more likes till we hit that 25. Once we hit 25, I'm going to figure out a dance or something, man. Too bad I ain't got no music. You might go to Texas. Nice, just to win. Get ready for the heat, though, man. If you come down here, get ready. Because it's brutal. Nice. Thank you, Adelaide. Thank you so much. Guys, this is so incredible having you all here. Yeah, it's hot down here, man. It was 93 today, but it felt like literally 99. We were a degree away from a 100-degree day. That's why I didn't end up training. It was just too hot. It was already too hot from the start of the day. And, in this armor, I didn't want to make myself pass out. It's going to be 94 there tomorrow. You drove through northern Texas last week. Nice, Jay-Z. So everybody, welcome into the show. We're 42 minutes in. Please, if you're new here, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Come join the family. Come join the conversation. Go check out my girl, Jen Holder, at JenHolder976. She's got a wonderful channel where she talks about country music, NASCAR, and Christianity. So go check her out. And then, of course, there's also my dear friend, Subject 14. Go check him out. There's also donations that I'm asking for, and they're not for me, guys. They're for a dear friend of mine's school, and they're also for a charity that my uncle holds that's called Friends of Village Creek, where we're trying to protect a state park. So, guys, any little bit helps. What's up, Subject? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you so much for showing up. We only need 2 more likes, guys, and I'll give y'all a dance. The wrench means that somebody is a moderator and can do something. Yeah, that's a lot of likes up there tonight, man. 23, we're doing great. I can't believe how many likes we got before we ended the afternoon live, just from you guys watching me make a stick. Just from you guys making me watch a walking stick. That was making me watch a walking stick. Wow. Watching me make a walking stick. See what happens when you have schizophrenia? It'll screw up your sentences, even when you're feeling good. All right, see you later, Adelaide. Yeah, I think they are their Subject. Alan, we know what you meant. I know, man. You have a stutter? Okay, I got you, Team D. I got you, man. But yeah, welcome on into the show. If you're young and you want to watch the show, guys, I ask that your parents have to give you permission. Not only that, if you want an item made by me, I need you to go here. Guys. So that's how you get in touch with me. Yeah, now you do, Jen Jen. Oh, thank you, Team B. Thank you for being a great player. All right, guys, we only need 2 more likes before we hit 25. We get those 2 likes rolled in, guys, I'll dance. I promise you I'll dance. Oh, nice. So, guys, let's get those last 2 likes in. Let's like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Come join the family, guys. We're having a nice, good old conversation. Ask any question you like. I'll answer it truthfully. I'm going to see Team B channel real quick. All right, just a win. Go right on ahead. Go for it, man. Hey, no problem, Team B. That's what the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum are all about. We take care of our own. Hey, I changed the lighting. All right, there we go. So everybody, everybody, welcome. I hope you guys are having a great day. We only need 2 more likes before we hit 25. Let's try to hit that. We're at 14 minutes left in the show, guys. Nice to see you back, Just a Win. Hi, Jay-Z. Howdy. 30 likes today on your live stream. Nice. Couldn't find it. I got you. Have I seen you before? All right, subject. Were your ancestors Viking by chance, Clint? Yes, they were, Team B. My ancestry is from Scandinavia, Finland, and Iceland. I'm beat. Think it's bedtime. All right. See you later, man. Have a good night there, Alan. Yeah, Jen Holder 976. Let me see if I can pin that by chance. There you go, guys. There should be a pin message down there, too. Nighty night, Alan. But yeah, Team B, my ancestry is all Viking. That's why I actually am an Ossetru by faith. That's why I wear the costume, not really costumes, guys. This is my traditional clothing. This is what my people wore, guys. So I honor my ancestors by trying to spread wisdom and knowledge and kindness and hospitality, while at the same time, wearing their outfits. So I'm trying to basically honor my ancestors, guys. And that's how I'm going. Fro 14 was being a jerk. Oh, was he in here or was he in yours? That's crazy that I'm in the afternoon. Yeah, I know, man. It's 8 o'clock at night for me. Probably in your blood, Clint. That's probably why you're such a good trainer. I hope so. I guess it is, man. That's just what I do. Not only is that in my blood, but I carry 0.002% Neanderthal, guys. I have caveman in me. So I'm going to start learning flint napping. I'm going to start learning ancient native techniques from, the Stone Age and up. I'm going to start making weapons that are based around those areas too. So I'm going to learn flint napping. I'm going to learn how to do bone craft a lot better than what I already do. And we're going to make bows and arrows and spears and all kinds of stuff out of, hello, London. We're going to make bows and arrows and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, see you in Morning Mojo, man. See you later, Alan. TB, can you send me a link for your channel? Yeah, go ahead and set up a link, man. Thank you for showing up there, London. But yeah, I'm also going to be taking, when I can finally, it's going to take a while, but when I can finally get my property, guys, I'm going to go on ahead and show you guys from start to finish how I'm going to build my Viking Forge. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. It'll actually allow us to be able to forge things bigger than the Sayax that I'm forming right now. We'll actually be able to take and forge swords and all other kinds of stuff at that point. Maybe even shields for the first time. I can make an iron boss or something like that and make my own shield as well. Search oh, okay. Well, eventually y'all might be able to find it, guys. Hopefully just leave comments underneath the video, and then you guys go back and look at the comments whenever the video is posted. What's up, McGregor? How you doing? Welcome back into the show, Riker. All we need is 2 more likes, guys, and I'm going to dance, and we only got 10 minutes left. JR, what's you right here? Vikings accidentally made steel because they thought that they could infuse the essence of an animal into a weapon by using its remains in the forging process. Actually, yes. Not only did they figure that out, but somebody figured out about iron-rich dirt and grass that was out there and would use it and smelt it down into small little iron pringlets, and then would take those pringlets and would mix them together to make bloom steel. Guys, bloom steel is freaking awesome. I want to make bloom steel so bad. Yeah, they use crucible steel. Once they would get iron ore, they would take and they would make crucible steel, or like I said, my personal favorite, which is the easiest, because I have a lot of areas around here that have iron-rich soil, so I could just go get a few shovelfuls of dirt and throw it into a smelter with a buttload of charcoal. Excuse me, guys, but I can throw it all in there with a buttload of charcoal. And that way I can make bloom steel and make my own big giant chunks of steel. So that way, not only are you getting a weapon hand forged by me, but I even made the metal, guys. So that's where I'm trying to get to. Hopefully one day this dream could come true. Guys, we only need one more light for a scald and a dance. So if you want to see a Viking dance, let's boogie on down. But you got to give me that last light. Not yet. I'm working on getting my inventory built up first. I've got 2 orders that I'm giving away that I have already selected the people that are going to be getting them. One was my girlfriend. Sorry, guys, but I got to be a romantic. The other one is actually my dear friend Sean, who is the first knight in my order, which is the Emerald Chapter. So he actually runs the Emerald Chapter, guys. He is my Emerald Knight. So we do wildlife conservation together. He actually has an animal sanctuary, not sanctuary, but a rescue shelter that he's putting together. Yes, actually, I've sacrificed a goat many a times, or a hog. But here is one of my products that's up for sale. All I got to do is finish tongue oiling it, and I show step by step everything that I do. Guys, this is all a brand new idea. So, but there you go. You got a nice braided lanyard right here. You got a nice, good, soft rope right there that you can grab onto. There's my name. There's my maker's mark, so you know that who made it. And there you go. There's one of my cheap staves that I sell for people. Please, I hope you enjoy. Oh, we got 26 likes. Hold on. Stupid dirty clothes. Excuse me. Got to alive. I'm not a very good dancer, and I don't have music to dance to the beat. But let's get a scald going for you guys right now, because I had to have me a good old bit of fun. Scald, guys. Scald. But yeah, there you go. You had a nice little day. Nice little dance in a wiggle in the pants. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Y'all earned it. Oh, man. Welcome in, guys. We got 7 minutes left in the show. And here I am making a total fool of myself. Thank you so much. We got 26 likes up in the building. Let's try to... I just made a total goofball of myself. So let's try to raise that up to 30 if we can. Oh, there's 27. Thank you. So, if you can't embarrass yourself and laugh at yourself, you ain't having fun. Oh, I am in a good headspace today. Thank you very much. Team B. What's up there, Riker? Everyone's watching. Shout out to Clint Gage. Yep, everyone's watching me. Yeah, I try to be, man. Thank you, Team B. I think you're a great friend too, man. And guys, if y'all think I'm any different right now than I am, when this camera goes off, I'm really not. I'm still a goofball. I love being this way though, guys. It's so much fun. Not recently. Not recently at all. No, I'm not gay, Robbie. I am absolutely 100% straight. I'm proud of my heritage. I actually have a girlfriend on here, Jen Holden. Those are the bad things that I see. The voidlings are these bad things that I see whenever I actually have my hallucinations, because I'm schizophrenic, guys. For any of y'all that is new here, I'm schizophrenic epileptic. So if you want to know what's wrong with me, there you go. I'm crazy as a shithouse rat. Excuse the language. Voidlings are the things that I see that are absolutely awful. I'll show y'all a picture. Yes, I'm an artist. That's a voidling. That's what I see. That's what bothers me. So, yeah, guys, that's what I see as a schizophrenic. Thank you very much, Jay-Z. Yeah, I know, right? But it gives me something great to do. Hello, John Bibey. You have ADHD, so I got you there, man. I understand that. That kind of comes with schizophrenia a little bit. Kind of a Mad Hatter from the swamp, you know what I mean? He was Scottish from the way that he looked, and here I am all Vikinged out. Oh, bipolar, I can understand that. That's something hard to control, man. That's a hard thing to deal with, dude. Well, guys, we got 3 minutes. Let's try to see if we can get 2 more likes till we can hit 30. Oi, mate. I might see you in IRL. You might see me in real life just to win. That would be cool. You have anger issues, subject? I got that, man. My dad has anger issues real bad. Oh, cool. We only need 1 more like, guys, to hit 30. And then there's our last scald of the night, probably. But thank you all so much for showing up. Y'all are absolutely awesome. I try to be as authentic and transparent to you guys as possible. I want to show you guys what nobody in my household will let me show the world. I want to show y'all the real me. And that's what I show every one of y'all every day here on this channel. I show you guys the real me, the authentic Clinton Lamar Gage, who I am. Guys, I am Gator. I am a Viking. I am a swamp rat. I am a craftsman. I am all these things, guys, and I want to share it with y'all. And I want to thank you all so much for being here with me to let me do this. Ooh. You inspire me. I have a VR visualization of schizophrenia, and it was terrifying. You deal with it like a champ. I pray for you. Thank you so much. Dem, can I call you Dem? Because I can't pronounce your name. But Dem, I take my medication on a regular basis. That's what actually helps me. Yes, I just grabbed a piece of wire that I found finally skinny enough to fit it, and I fixed my Mjolnir. So thank you very much. But now it's got a nice, good, hardened piece of stainless steel wire that's holding it in there. So let's watch it break this time. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. We only got less than a minute left, and we hit 30 likes. Let's go on ahead and give a scald. Last scald of the night, guys. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. Y'all are absolutely incredible. The backbone of YouTube, the 100% lifeblood of every creator station, and you're not appreciated enough. You're not loved enough. You're not told that somebody cares enough. And I do. I care. I'm right here for you. I'm right here to be your friend. I'm right here to be your teacher. I'm right here to be your best buddy if you need me to. So, guys, here's to you all. Cheers and a skull to everyone here in my beautiful hall. Thank you all. Scald, everybody. We'll see you here next time. Same place, same time. All right, everyone. Because see you from a swamp, later from a gator. Love you, mama. Love your papa. Love yourself. Be kind and always find a way to help everybody. Welcome into the show and see you later. Hopefully you'll come back next time. Bye, everyone.